Hello and welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your oracle and reader, the Gemstar, here to spill the holiday tea with you. Thank you so much for supporting our channel throughout the year 2025. We're wishing you the best of the holiday season, a very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year 2026. Thank you for being part of our sacred space, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. To reach out to us for your own personal private reading, our link is in the description box below, kettlemessagestarot.mind.canva.site. Now let's spill the holiday tea together. Hello and welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your reader and oracle, the Gemstar, here to spill the December tea. Happy birthday, Saggies! As we are wrapping up the month of December, the year 2025, let's see the final messages we are receiving for this month. We apologize for the delay, but this is a very busy time of the year for all of us, including your reader, the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea, Saggies, and let's see what messages we receive for these final days of December. Sagittarius, Saggies, let's get some messages for Saggies. There's romance in the air, Sagittarius. Spending time with friends, with those you love, with new loves, with your current love, with your lovers. This is a time about being romance, loving on yourself, loving on another, receiving and giving love. Yes, getting your flowers, getting your bouquet, getting your candy, your roses. You're feeling like it's Valentine's season instead of Christmas. So let's see, let's continue spilling tea and let's see what messages are coming through. Ooh, for Saggies. Oh, this gentleman. Oh, he's throwing all the gifts at you. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy birthday to my male Saggies and my female Saggies. For my female Saggies, there's definitely love in the air. There's a gentleman here romancing you. They may be a little older than you or much more experienced in the area of love and romance, and they're about to sweep you off your feet. I'm feeling this energy of being swept off your feet. And also, my Sagittarian men are out here getting loved up. They are also receiving gifts of love. Yes, a lot of flirting, a lot of love messages coming your way, a lot of date nights, romance, a lot of cuddling and smooching right now. Okay, so you're having a very happy birthday. You're cuddling and smooching this month of December. Yes, there's a lot of hot sex on the platter, sexy time. This is a time where your bedroom, Saggy, is on fire, it's active, your libido is high, your man can't keep their hands off of you, you can't keep your hands off your man, you can't keep your hands off your ladies can't keep their hands off of you. You are, okay, a sex symbol during the month of December because you are getting all this attention, all this flirtation going on, and there's a lot of sex. Sex here for Saggies during the month of December. Be careful, Saggies. Some of you may come out pregnant, may find out you're pregnant entering the month of January. But this is a highly sexually active time for Sagittarius. There's a lot of chemistry and attraction. A lot of chemistry and attraction. Whether you're taking this into the bedroom and making things happen, and you're being experimental and having fun in the bedroom and trying new tricks, Or you just can't keep your hands off of this love partner, or this love partner can't keep their hands off of you during the month of December. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Love is in the air. Yes, love is in the air. Okay? There's no kidding about that here. You can definitely see that. You have a male here very sexually attracted to you. Or guys, your libido is high. Okay? And this is going to be a sexually intense time for my male Saggies. Alright? Let's get it on. Oh yes, getting it on. Getting it on and getting it in, Sagittarius. Saggies, yes. Getting it on and getting it in. You're even having makeup sex at this time. Makeup sex. Let's get some messages here for my Saggies in the month of December. As you wrap up the month, as you celebrate your birthday. These readings are for the fire signs right now. And the fire is up. Okay, it's a burning flame. It's a bonfire. Woo. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a message here in the month of December for some Saggies. You may be ending a relationship, especially if you're in a third-party relationship with all this sex and all these options popping up here. Okay? So for some of you, there's a connection that's too focused on sex, or there's a lot of sexual chemistry and attraction, but it's not going any deeper than that for some Sagittarians. And so they may want to, switch up their love partner or let go of a love partner in the month of December. Now, there's a lot of romance happening for Saggies. There's a lot of flirtation, and Sagittarius is getting a lot of attention during this time. So if Saggies, you are in difficult relationships, love is triangles, toxic connections, we see that you guys are cutting that out of your life and entertaining new romances or new potential love partners. For some of you Sagittarius, or one of you gentlemen in particular, there may be a sudden ending, like someone blocks you, or someone ghosts you, or someone just breaks up with you last minute out of the blue. Like, I can see a lot of connections are hot and heavy, and there's a lot of chemistry and sexual attraction, but someone here just may end a connection after, the fun, the good times is over. Or, once they have you, then that's it for them, game over. Or there just may be an relationship ending just out of the blue. Somebody may block, somebody may ghost, somebody just end a relationship and a connection because they have other options, or because they want to pursue someone else, or just ending a toxic relationship and a toxic connection where there's cheating or third party interference, or just too many options, or where the focus in the relationship is all physicals and superficial and sexual, and those type of connections may be ending. It seems like a holiday romance happening, and then after the holidays is over, peace out. Or there's some hot and heavy connection that after this passion occurs or wears off, or after the act is done, somebody just gets up and just disappears. You know, Sagittarius, you are that energy, right? That fire, that in and out. Sometimes it can be you just rushing into somebody's life and then just rushing right out. And so that seems like an energy here where things are going really quickly, really hot, really heavy, and then all of a sudden it just like kind of ends and dries up. But there's still a lot of romance to be had. All right? It's like, thank you, next. And it may be you saying it, Sagittarius. Thank you, next. It was fun. It was nice. Let's continue. Let's continue. Oh, Saggies. Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody's saying, hey, I like you. Someone likes you. A romance is blooming. Confirmation. Confirmation. There's flirting. There's dating. There's date nights. Times where it's hot and heavy and you're having a whole lot of fun. You're having a whole lot of fun at this time. And maybe for you, Saggy, it's not about love. You know, I like you, we have a good time, we have fun together, we have a great sex life, but that's where it ends. For you or for someone else. They're hoping this turns out to be more. You may be hoping that it turns out to be more. But for someone here, they clearly have sex on the mind, sex on the brain. So for my female Sagittarians, for my female Saggies, the message here is that you may have to cut someone off, or someone may end a connection with you suddenly after the deed is done, after they get that sex, or after you get what you want in a connection, after, you know, someone here really, oh, is focused just simply, you know, on sex, 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 sex. And for the Sagittarian females, it's a male that is the one that may end a connection really quick, or you may end the connection with them because you see it's all about sex. You may be looking for love, and someone here is just, you know, in the like zone at the very beginning, and you may want something deeper. But if these are new connections, then you're exploring, okay? And for, you know, my male Sagittarians, you're very sexually attracted to this romantic partner at this time. And you like them. You're having a good time. You're romancing them. You're flirting. You're dating. And, you know, it's just light and fun at this time. Light and fun. And someone here is saying not today. That's confirmation. All right? This is confirmation where a connection seems like it's blossoming, it's blooming, there's chemistry, there's attraction, but for someone, it is not enough. Or, but especially for my male Saggies, it's like, yeah, been there, done that, I'm gonna explore my options. For the female Sagittarians, it's like, if this connection is not going to go anywhere and it's only going to be strictly about sex, 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 and, you know, the superficial, then I'm not going to answer the call. I'm not going to answer the call. I just might end this connection because it's just focused on sex, and I want love. I want more. So while my female Sagittarians want more from their partners, and if they're not getting it, they're willing to end the connection all of a sudden because, or block someone suddenly because you can already see that it's just about sex, then they won't hesitate. My female You're having a good time. You like someone, but if they want more from you at this time, then dating and going out and sexy time, then you might cut somebody out. You might cut somebody off right after the deed is done. But someone is still having faith. Someone is still having faith. It's like, hey, that was a really good time. Maybe they'll come back. All right? And my female Sagittarians are cutting toxic, superficial connections that are only focused in the bedroom. Like the connection, the only thing that this connection has that's good is date night, sex night, but no future, no commitment. Okay, so you don't see any commitment coming out here. There's a lot of love bombing, a lot of flirting, a lot of dating, a lot of meeting new people, a lot of invitations, surprise endings, surprise meetings that, like one night stands happening here, or getting hit by Cupid's arrow, love at first sight. But it's a superficial connection that's coming through. It's not a connection of commitment, not a romantic relationship that is developing more intimacy, more depth. It's stuck in the physical, in the sexual. Like we said, you're having a good time. And for the male Sagittarians, this energy for them is working well. And once they've had their good time, okay, they're going to ghost somebody, they're going to disappear, they're going to sow their oats, explore their options. But for my female Sagittarians, this is not acceptable. This is not what you're looking for. You're wanting more. You're wanting more. And you're willing to release this type of connection because you have faith that the love you're looking for is coming. So confirmation from the first messages that were coming through at the very beginning, that female Sagittarians won't hesitate, okay, won't dilly-dally on making the choice and the option to release sexually focused and superficial relationships and connections for true love. They're willing to wait for that true love. For the male Sagittarians, they're going to enjoy themselves. They're going to have a good time. The love bombing, the in and out, the coming to and fro, sowing oats, exploring options, exploring connections. We're in the like stage. Let's wrap up the December messages for Sagittarius with a message from their guardian angel. Okay, let's get a message from your guardian angel for this month of December, and it's a prayer. You receive a prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Right. So these Sagittarians that are cutting people out, cutting people off, are going to refocus that energy onto themselves and realizing and fulfilling their true potential their dreams and their goals, rather than focusing their energy and their time and body to a connection where there is no depth, okay? Lacks depth. This is a time to release past connections, to release guilt and regret of the past. If one of the guilt and regrets is that you got yourself into a superficial relationship, or you placed your anchor down in a connection with a person who's focused just on getting you into the bedroom, but they're not talking about the future of this relationship, this connection, then it's time to release that regret, release that guilt. They're not all gonna be winners, all right? This is the game of love. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Love is a game of chance, hope, and faith that what you give out is going to be reciprocated and returned. But know that you are strong enough to start over and to wait for that true love. If this connection, the love is not reciprocated, or past connections, the love wasn't there. There is love to come. 2026, 2026, have faith that love, your true love, is coming if it's not already here in 2025. We wish you a very happy birthday, and thank you for supporting the channel and being part of our sacred space in the year 2025. We look forward to sipping tea with you again in the new year. May you have a blessed month of December and New Year 2026, Saggies, and a very happy birthday. Ciao. Welcome, my little rams. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Happy holidays. Welcome to your December tea spilling. We apologize for the delays. You know, this is a very busy time of the year, and so even the gem star is catching up. Aries, my little rams, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see how you're wrapping up the year, how you're wrapping up the month of December. Let's get some messages for my Sagittarians here. So you're putting situations back into balance, bringing balance and healing into your life at this time. Giving things equal time, equal tension, equal energy. And you're putting things in order at this time. Putting your life in order, whether that's in love, in career, in finances. But you are putting things back in its place, back in order. Especially when it comes to money, business, and finances. Money and finances are being put back into balance, meaning that you're doing more saving than spending. You're being very careful when you're shopping during this time. You're really not splurging, okay? You're watching your P's and your Q's when it comes to your money. You're keeping a close eye on your bank account. You're keeping a close eye on your spending, and you're keeping things in balance. You're not being cheap, but you're not spending millions and thousands. Okay? You're not being cheap, but you're not being extravagant either during this time. There's some information that you're waiting on that's still delayed. There's some messages here or some news that you're waiting on that is delayed at this time, Aries. Maybe you're waiting for some news on some money that's owed to you, or a bonus or a raise or promotion. You're waiting for news on money and financial opportunities, and there's some delay in that area. And because there are delays in the financial area, you're being very careful what you're spending, because you're thinking, hey, I may need this money later on, as there are some delays. Okay, Aries, during the month of December, you may be waiting to get reimbursed from a friend. If you lend money to a friend and you're waiting for them to repay you during the month of December, this is where the delay is happening. This friend either doesn't have the money at this time, or has a lot of responsibility and is carrying a cross right now, financially, and they're not able to pay you at this time. And you may have been counting on that money. You may have been counting on that money during this time. You were depending on this friend to follow through and pay you back. And that's where the delay is happening. It's like you're waiting for a message, you're waiting for a call, you're waiting for this friend to reach out to you and let you know when they're going to pay you, if they're going to pay you this month because you really need this money. They're delaying reaching out to you because they don't have the money at this time to pay you back. But they're saying, hey, I will pay you back. I just can't pay you back now. So if you were depending on that money, that's why you're being very careful and cautious on how you spend the money you do have, because the money you was counting on to come through for you is delayed. So you have to work with what you have. So now you have to spend less. It's like, oh man, I really needed this money. I really, really, really needed it. And your friend, when they finally, respond or come through, they're going to say, hey, I still can't pay you that money back. I'm really sorry. And you're like, oh God, why did I even lend this person this money? Because it's always this issue with this friend. They never pay me back on time, or they never pay me back the full amount. It's like they pay you back, little by little. And it's like, I need it now, Aries says. Why you always have an excuse? Aries. Aries, you're like, please, I don't want to hear their excuses. Give me the money. I need the money. Show me the money. Okay. For some of you, Aries, you know this person very well. You're like, you got the money. You can pay me back. You're just choosing not to. Right? Because it's the holiday seasons and you want your money to shop for your people, or to do your own thing, or to celebrate the holidays. And That's exactly what this friend is doing, you know? And they're giving you a sob story here, and you know it. You know it. You're asking them, like, what burden do you have? Like, what responsibility? What cross are you bearing that you can't pay me this money back? That you're giving me these excuses? Yeah, they're definitely lying about going, through some financial hardship. Also, there's another message coming through for Aries. Watch out with friends that are coming through the holiday season, giving you some sob story about how they're down on their luck, and they would like some generosity, some financial generosity from you. And you're like, nope, my money is tight. So, this is not a good month to lend money out to friends, okay, or to family member. Just don't lend money out, because people are giving excuses here why they can't pay you back. Why they can't pay you back. And it's not even true. They could pay you back. They just want to use their money for other things. But you know this person, and you knew deep down inside, intuitively, they were going to do this. Okay? You may be kicking yourself in the month of December. Like, why did I lend this money to this person? Or why is this person always coming to me with a sob story, that they're falling on hard times and that they need some money? And then when I do, or if I do lend them the money, they give me 1,001 excuses as to why they can't pay me back, why they got to make some payment plan with me. This person, tries to ghost me or has me chasing them down just to get the money back. And this is a repeating cycle with this friend, okay? A snake in the grass, confirmation. A snake in the grass, confirmation. We said they're lying. They're lying. For those Aries that are getting sob stories from friends or family members, or whoever is coming to you with a sob story that they've fallen on hard times, that they're in a tough financial bind and a pinch, and they need you financially to save them, to look out for them, to bless them. Please don't. Please don't. We know that this is the season to be generous, but this person doesn't have a need, okay? They just want some extra cash to spend on themselves and whoever else. But they're coming to you with a lie and a story. If you have already lent someone money and you were counting on that money, you were needing that money during this month, then you're not receiving that money. They got 1,001 excuses as to why they can't pay you that money, and as to why you're going to have to wait or work on some payment plan with them. When it comes to business work and career, the boss is a miser, okay? A Scrooge. They have the money to give the bonus. They have the money to give promotion, to give raise, to bless you. But they have 1,001 excuses. The company's not doing well. We're going to have to give you less, or we're going to have to cut your hours back. You're dealing with some snakes in the grass in the month of December, Aries, especially when it comes to money, money, money. That's why you were being told at the very beginning of the tea that you guys have to save, that you got to be wise with your money, that you can't just go on spending sprees, that it's best to get reasonable gifts, not cheap, reasonable gifts, but you don't have to go all out extravagant, all right? buying diamonds and rubies and sapphires. You don't have to do that. Know definitely that a friend here is lying to you during this time. You're wanting the truth, but they're here gaslighting, playing with your head, telling you stories, and you can't trust this person. You can't trust this friend with your money, with your man, with your woman, in your home. You can't trust a certain friend around your possessions, your tangible things, your money, your home, your partners. This person is very greedy, very greedy, a liar, a snake, will stab you in the back as as quick as you turn around. Let's get a message from your guardian angel to wrap up the month of December. Believe, Aries. Your guardian angel wants you to believe in the month of December. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of perceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided that you are flexible at this time and retain an open heart and open mind. Believe that all is possible. And I can feel this energy and this message from your guardian angel confirming that if you're working for a Scrooge and a miser, that there are possibilities and opportunities for better employment elsewhere and better friends as well. You can leave, these users, moochers, abusers, these snakes in 2025. You can start cutting some of these mooching friends off, or mooching lovers off, or family members off during this time. It's important to believe in yourselves at this time, that all is possible and you can achieve a dream, a goal, an objective. You can reach your goal. But you have to be flexible and you have to be open to possibilities and new opportunities. Don't waste your time in old people, with old people, places, and things. Move forward and take on new opportunities and possibilities that are opening up to you. If you're dealing with users, abusers, okay, energy vampires, financial vampires, then cut them out, cut them off, close your purse strings, tell them to go elsewhere. Sorry, I can't help you. Sorry, I can't invest with you. Sorry, I can't give you what you're asking for at this time. I just don't have it. Because a lot of people are coming here with sob stories, with their hands out. Oh, please, Aries, I've fallen on hard times. Help me out. You're so good, Aries. Don't be too good for your own good in the month of December, my little Rams. Because they won't, uh, you will give someone money, you will help out someone quickly and give them some money, okay, to help them during a financial hard time, but they won't be as quick to pay you back. And the majority of these friends and family or lovers or whoever's asking you for money during this time, they're lying about why they want the money and why they need the money. They just know that if they give you a sob story and play on your heartstrings and stroke your ego a little, they think that, you'll free up the purse strings, you'll open up that wallet and bless them, especially during the holidays. Like, where's my envelope of money, Aries? And you're like, where's mine? May you have a wonderful, happy holiday season. As we close out the year 2025, thank you for supporting the channel and being part of our sacred space, Little Rams. We look forward to sipping tea with you in 2026. Thank you for sipping tea with us. Ciao, Little Rams. Leos, my kings and queens of the jungle. Happy holidays, lion and lionesses. I'm your oracle reader, the Gemstar, here to spill the holiday tea, the December tea with you guys. I apologize for the delay. It's a busy time of the year, and a lot of us are playing catch up, and so is your reader, the Gemstar. So here I am, present to spill the tea with you guys. Let's see what messages we're receiving for the lion and lionesses for the December tea. Leos, what you're working with, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, you're deciding on whether to travel or whether to stay put. Whether to travel, whether to stay put, whether or not to move in a new direction, to start a new beginning, to cut something off, to cut something out. Really listen to your weekend tea, because there's a similar energy coming through for Leos, that you're cutting, people off and people out for certain reasons. So here, you're deciding whether to move forward with something or not, whether to invest in something or not, whether to embark on this new enterprise, on this new adventure, on this new beginning or not. If you do decide to move forward and take your chariot elsewhere, then you will need, to cut certain things out of your life. There's some disappointment in an area of your life, whether this disappointment is happening in your love, in your relationships, or in your family dynamics, or in your place of employment, in your business. You are disappointed in something or someone during this time, and you are thinking about, how to eliminate the problem, how to cut it out of your life, how to put an end to it, and how to move forward. So right now, you're weighing things out, and you're thinking about what you want to cut out and what you want to take forward or to pursue in 2026. It's like, okay, this connection is not working. This friendship is no good for me. This job is no good for me. That's no good. This no good. This is draining, toxic. Click, 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 click. You're just cutting things out of your life. And you're deciding on how to move forward. You want to leave a lot of things that are wasting your time, your money, your energy, your love behind. You just want to cut it out. Welcome, Seed of David. Thank you for joining us during the live. Oh, Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel just want to rush ahead and give you a message. But let's continue spilling the tea, Guardian Angel. The Guardian Angel of Leos. Okay, let's continue spilling the tea, and let's see, who you cutting or what you cutting out of your life, and why. Why? You're at a crossroads. Confirmation, you're at a crossroads. There's doubts and some fears and some insecurities about the future, but I don't see you guys worrying about that too much, because it's like, I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to be in this energy that I'm currently in. Now you're receiving invitations, events, parties that you are being invited to. You can also be deciding at this time whose party to go to, whose event to attend, how you going to say farewell to 2025. Are you going to spend it with friends? Are you going to spend it with family? Are you going to go to a New Year's party or a New Year's celebration or event? Are you going to do your own thing? You're deciding right now, okay? You're going through all your options, all your selections. And again, you're at that crossroads where in order to move forward, you have to make a decision, but you're also leaving certain things behind. And once you make an option and a choice and a decision, then you no longer have the other option available to you. So you're taking your time. You don't want to make a mistake here. You don't want to rush a decision. We can see that you're using your intuition. You're paying attention to your inner selves, what you need, what you want, what you desire, what you no longer want, what you no longer need. This is a process of elimination, weighing things out. You're weighing out which party to go to. You're weighing out whether to stay where you're currently living at or moving and relocating. You're weighing out whether you want to continue moving forward with a current relationship or partner, or whether you are just ready to cut it out because you're so disappointed. So here we have the energy for Leos of weighing things out, of taking things into consideration, of seeing what's good for you, what works for you, what decision and choices and options you have available to you. Let's continue spilling tea. But you're really listening to yourselves. You really tap into your intuition. And though there may be some fear, some doubt, some insecurities creeping up, maybe some fear about the future, maybe some fear about making the wrong choices or decisions, at the end of the day, you're going to trust yourselves, Leos. You're going to trust yourselves. You're going to trust that you're going to make the right choices and decisions for yourselves. And you're going to move forward. Because if you're disappointed in where you're finding yourselves at now, then you're not going to be happy in this energy for too long. And sooner or later, you're going to have to make a decision, or a decision will be made for you. Okay, so during this time, there's communication, there's messages, there's calls between you and your love partners or your love interest. Someone here is expressing their love to you during this time, Leo, sending you messages of love, letting you know that they're thinking about you, and they could be inviting you to a party, an event, because they want to see you, they want to spend time with you, they want to be back in your energy, You're being lighthearted at this time. You're not taking connections and relationships too seriously, or that's not your main focus at this time. Yeah, because you're making some life decisions here. You're making some life choices and some life decisions. So you're taking, other things in your life easy. Things are coming out to the light during this time. You might find out you got some enemies, some frenemies. You may find out that, certain people that you thought were backing you up or rooting for you or supportive of you or thought highly of you don't really think that much of you, okay? Also, when you go to these family gatherings, these parties, these events, you may hear some truths come out about you or about people you know, about others. And some of the things that you're finding out during this time can be hurtful, can be painful, Leos. And so we see that you're thinking about cutting some people out of your life. Okay? You may find some truths out about some friends. You may find some truths out about some family members. You may find some truth out about a love partner that is heartbreaking, is disappointing, and where you're considering cutting them out for good out of your life because you're going through a deep transformation, a change. You want changes in your life. You want something different. You want something more. You want someone who expresses their love and their emotions to you. Not that you have to guess. Guess if this person is into you. Guess if they love you. Guess if they're committed. Guess if they're faithful. Okay? No, you want a transparent connection, someone who wants to truly be there, who truly loves you, who's loyal, faithful, who's honest, trustworthy. And you're finding out that a lot of people are not trustworthy, a lot of people are not being true friends, a lot of people are not being, faithful lovers, okay, or honest partners. Um, there has been, a lot of lies, gaslighting, hidden secrets. And if this doesn't affect you in your immediate circle, then you may be finding out truths about other people. And you're like, wow, I didn't know that about that person. That's disappointing to know that. Okay, there's confirmation that you're releasing the old. You're releasing the old way of thinking, the old way of living, the old way of being, old energy, and you're opening yourselves to new possibilities, new connections, new friendships, new experiences, new adventures. If every year you go to a particular party or to a particular person's house to celebrate the holidays, this year you're switching it up. It's like whatever you did last year or the year before that or the year before that, it's not going to be the same thing you're going to be doing this year during the holidays because you're switching it up. You're switching it up. You're making different choices and decisions during this time. And you're finding out a lot of truths. So maybe you had your heart set on spending time with a particular group or a particular person, and the truth that disappoints you comes out about them. So this year you won't be spending time with them and you'll be changing your mind and your plans. There's a lot of changing plans at the last minute, changing your mind, making different choices and decisions at this time, whatever you was doing for the past couple of years. Like if you had a certain tradition, you're wanting to do something different, break with tradition during this time. You're also getting love bomb or calls of people who are interested in you romantically, and they want to invite you out, invite you to party, and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. We don't see that you've given the final answer. That's why it says it's like Leos are doing things like last minute. I'm feeling this energy like, Leo, are you gonna tell me whether you're going to somebody's party or not, or whether you're gonna be with this person or not? And Leo is like, no, I'm keeping it under wraps, Gemstar. I'm telling Spirit to keep it a secret for now. I'm still thinking about it. And even if I do tell you in Spirit what Leo plans to do, I may switch it up at the last minute because I may find out something I don't like, and I may have to change my plans. Oh, wow, Leos. Let's get a final message from your guardian angel for the month of December. Oh, okay. So your guardian angel is sending you a prayer. What prayer is the guardian angel sending you at this time, line and linuses? Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me regain my clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. When I perceive chaos, help me see the order. Thank you, guardian angel. That's this moon energy. That's confirming this moon energy, lion and lionesses. Your guardian angel can see that with this moon energy and this disappointing information or news you're receiving and finding out in the month of December may get you into a funk. So your guardian angel is here reminding you that, hey, Leos, if you feel lost, I'm going to help you find a way. If you're feeling confused, meditate and speak to me, ask me questions, and be open and ready and willing to receive intuitively, my guidance and my advice, your guardian angel says. And if you're feeling lonely, feel my wings wrapped around you. I'm right at your side. I've been with you even before you were born, even before you were a thought, and I'm going to be here until you return to spirit. Right? So don't feel lonely, don't feel confused, don't feel lost, don't feel helpless. If you're in the middle of a chaos, of a storm, get into the center of the storm and ride it out, wait it out. When the dust settles, you're going to be able to see clearly. Let the chaos happen around you. Don't engage in it. And when the storm clears, you're going to know how to move forward. Right now, there's a lot of things that you don't know. And as things start coming out to the light, then you can be able to figure out where to move this chariot, how to move forward. That's why, Leos, the energy is like, I'm not letting you know, I'm indecisive, I'm not too sure right now. At the beginning, it was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm doubtful. I'm even a little afraid or a little insecure about what's gonna happen next. But your guardian angel is like, keep the faith, keep the hope alive. Things are going to settle, and when they do, and when things become clear, then you will be able to make a decision and move forward. But for now, stay cool, calm, and collected. Let things play out, right? With that cassette, let things play out. You'll know when, how, and where to move. Those have been your messages for the month of December. Thank you for supporting our channel, for subscribing, for hitting that like button. It really helps us out, and it keeps us encouraged to keep bringing you these readings. So we thank you very, very much, fire signs, for joining us in our sacred space and supporting our channel and our work here. May you have a happy holiday season, a blessed month of December, and a blessed and loved up year 2026. And we hope to see you in the new year to sip tea together. For now, ciao. Buon Natale! Thank you for dropping by and sipping some holiday tea with us on Kettle Messages Tarot. We thank you for your support throughout the year 2025. We're wishing you the happiest of holiday seasons, a very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year 2026. Support your content creators. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. I look forward to sipping some tea with you once again in 2026. So please be part of our sacred space. To reach out to us to book your own personal private reading, our information is in the description box below. The link to our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site. Read for you soon. May you have a blessed year ahead. Ciao.